Now, this particular video, I'll be talking about interrupted resident permit, of which many people don't know the meaning of this statement. When Italian government states interrupted resident permit, meaning that you have holes on your residence. Now, Prince TV is here to explain to you guys one of the major reasons why people get interrupted resident permit. I have made this video last time, but sometimes I also try to refresh videos so that people will get to remember. Platform like this is a record. It just be like place where be like say yes. You feel jump in, get information. If you get what you forget, you go get to know with Prince TV. Now, if you renew your permesso di soggiorno, which is resident permit, permesso di soggiorno, resident permit, your right to stay in the country. Now, here in Italy, it is expected of you that anytime you renew your permesso di soggiorno, you have to go to your comune to make what they call update of residence. They call it morale abituazione, something like that. Now, many people, when you renew your soggiorno, you will not go back to the commune. At that point, you will not get what they call interrupted resident permit. If, for example, you are due to apply for Italian citizenship, or you need anything that require that, yes, you must have been resident for Italy for like some years, then that moment where you did not register your permesso di soggiorno when you renew, at that point, you will not have what they call interrupted resident. Why? Because the commune will not take it to be that the moment your document expired, which is your permesso di soggiorno resident permit, meaning that you don't have the right to stay in Italy again. Now that place the fee say your resident reach. For the system, they will not cut it and then end it that particular place. While you yourself will take the carta d'identità thinking that it's reading, not knowing to you that you already have interrupted resident. Now, what is the reason of this 3 minutes video? It is to inform people out there that anytime you renew your permesso di soggiorno, which is your document, you also have to go back to your commune to make sure that they now make it update. So when you renew that document, taking it back to commune, they will not adjoin it to the expiring date, which it is to expire again. When it gets to that particular date as well, it is expected of you that after you have renewed, you also have to go back to commune and update again. Every time, anytime. And many people be asking what type of documents. All types of documents is required that anywhere you have your resident, the moment you have made your renew, you have to go back there and then make what they call update. Either 6 months richiesta di asilo, special protection, asilo politico, any type of document that have expiring date. The moment you renew, you have to go back to the commune to make what they call resident update so that you don't get what they call interrupted resident. Very, very much important. Most of una go there for Italy here. After una don't leave the camp, go for Germany, go for other places. Una go there with carta d'identità, which state that you have resident for 10 years. Most of those residents have been cut off, unknowing to you. So you are holding it does not mean that you have resident. It is the system that they calculate, not the plastic which you have on your hands. So people they will be like say they are resident, they don't stop them, you know they read again. But based on say the carta d'identità they read, say yes, you go there expire and 30, turn and so time like this. For you, you think say it they valid. No, you have to check all these things and make sure that your resident permit is tallied to your residence, and then you don't have interrupted residence. And so just be. I greet all the fans of Prince TV.